let's look in advance and say, this new technology is going to do what this person is doing. But it doesn't mean that this person must be fired or be retrenched. Retrain them. Train them in utilizing these new technologies so that they remain relevant. And for us, the most important thing is for promoters, music promoters and technicians and all the roadies. They need to start learning all these skills. Because how are you going to do a holographic performance or virtual reality if you don't have the skills? How are you going to do it if you don't have the necessary equipment? You were trained in providing sound and everything to a live audience. Now suddenly I'm saying, no, I don't want to go to the stadium, but I want to watch the performance. I've got the virtual reality glasses, I want to watch it. And you don't know how to do it, then you are going to lose. And somebody comes through and says, I can do it for you. And then what happens to you, the technician? Then you are out of your job. So we need to start saying, how are we going to keep ourselves relevant? Investment in SMMEs, production and distribution of South African works, as well as marketing and promotion investment in South African artists. There are a lot of opportunities. We know these days, traditional media that have always relied on advertising are struggling because advertisers are going for the younger generation, the born frees, because they are using new technologies. Do you guys watch TV? Oh, okay. Well, I thought maybe you'll say you only watch Netflix. Broadcasting, as we know it, is also dying, especially TV. There was a time if you had missed the news, the 7 o'clock news on SABC, then you would want to kick yourself. Now you don't have to. By the time they broadcast their news at 7, I already know what they're talking about because I'm getting it live as it happens. So everybody has to rethink the way they're doing things. Data analytics, I've already spoken about this. With data analytics, as an artist, you can track performances of your songs. You are in a position to know which radio station has been using my songs, which restaurant has been using my songs, and where. You are able to track the number of times your songs were performed by music users in a particular period. All you need to do is to invest in this technology. The technology is here. Let's stop saying fourth industrial revolution is coming. No, it's already here. If you keep on saying that, you'll wake up one day and discover that we are getting into the fifth industrial revolution. You are able to know areas where your music is popular or less popular, and you can say, oh, okay, I'm very popular in Durban. How do I take advantage or consolidate that market? I am less popular in Uppington. What can I do to make sure that I also become popular in Uppington? Record companies will be in a position to understand an artist before investing in that artist or producing the next big thing. Using what? Data analytics. Because it's there in front of you. It's up to you what to do with it. You will also be able to project how much you'll earn from different sources. But if you don't do it, then you'll be in trouble. And one of the things that I need to talk about is artists treating their product as a real business. In South Africa, unfortunately, a lot of artists, they just want to compose, they want to be on stage, they want to drive nice cars, but they don't want to pay any attention to the commercial side of what they're doing. In the early 2000s, Toni Braxton went public to say that she was bankrupt. Fortunately, and that was the first time I've ever had an artist owning up. She didn't blame anybody. She blamed herself. That she was not paying attention to the business side of what she was doing. She was only interested in being on TV, on stage, and all that. I've heard it many times, artists saying, no, I just want to perform. Okay, who's managing your business? You may have somebody managing your business, but what do you know about that business? What if you woke up one day and discovered that this person has been taking your money into the Bermuda Triangle? It's disappearing into a hole. And it's too late for you to get your money back. So you need, as an artist, you need to pay a lot of attention on the side of the business. I've heard artists saying that government should treat them as workers. And I'm saying, why do you want to be treated as a worker when you are a producer? Why are we not talking about tax incentives? Why are we not saying that government should treat artists as employers? And therefore, you need to have tax incentives. Another thing, you need to have a business account. You can't be using the money that you are getting from different sources as if, well, it is your money, but you need to run it like a business.